Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I would like to tell you about, yes, I would like to discuss the concept of matter. Yes, what is matter? Matter is what we're made of. It's what everything is made of. In fact, America is quite obsessed with matter. Things that are things, like things you can touch, things that are nouns. What about discontent? Is that a noun? Yes, but that's not made of matter. That's more of an electrical pattern in your brain. Oh, is that so? Well, then what is matter? Matter is anything that you touch with your finger and it stops your finger. What about a feather? No, feather is matter too, but it doesn't stop my finger. Well, it's the reason it's so hard to define is because it doesn't really exist, you see. Oh, is that so? What about my game computer? Isn't that matter? It certainly matters to me. No. Your game computer is matter, but it's not really matter. Oh, you're making so much sense today, Carol. Is it that time of the month? What I'm saying is everything is actually light. Oh, yes. Einstein said that, didn't he? No, actually, he didn't say that. He just said you could get light out of matter. He said you could convert matter into light. But he never said how light got to be matter in the first place. I'm going to tell you. Oh, you are? Well, do you think I care? Yes, I really do think you care, because if you know that matter is made of light and you understand how it is so, you will not fear death again. Oh, are you sure I fear death now? All people fear death, unless they know that matter is light. Yeah, I don't see the connection. Well, let me continue. Oh, go ahead. I can't stop you. Well, if you take a light wave and you somehow make it go into a little tiny circle, like if you put a bunch of mirrors around it so that it goes into a tiny circle, but it goes into a small enough circle that is smaller than the minimum distance. Yeah. Shall we talk about minimum distance? Well, there's, distance is quantized, and time is quantized, and energy is quantized. I didn't know that. After we discuss this, we'll talk about why that is so. But if you can just trust me on that, then we shall say that when light bombards so many things, for example, in the big beginning, which some people used to call the Big Bang, but it wasn't a bang because no one was going to hear it. No one was there to hear it. Yes, when a tree in the forest falls and nobody's there to hear it, did it make a sound? That sort of thing, right, Carol? Yes, right. Well, where was I? Your brain is not made of matter. So, go ahead. Well, what I was saying is that if you can make a light wave bounce in upon itself smaller, so that it's forced to become travel a path smaller than the minimum distance, you have me. Then it goes into a little circle, and that's the point I'm trying to make, okay? It just took me a while to get there. It goes into a little tiny circle, and in fact, each wave reinforces the wave of itself. So, if you have the diameter of the circle mathematically coherent with the wavelength of the circle, kind of like musical instruments and stuff, then it's a little light halo, isn't it? Yes, it's a little light halo. And it has, what a small angel it must be. Oh, my angel must be one of those. Oh, yes. Do you have a devil? Well, it's called my conscience. It's good and bad. Let's change the subject back to light halos. So, if light goes into a little circle, and you can calculate the diameter of those circles, which we shall do on this green screen behind us soon enough, then that's what matter is. It's just light trapped in little tiny circles going around at the speed of light. You're sure the speed of light applies at those tiny little distances? Let's just assume they do, because if they don't, we'll find out sooner or later. And how will you find out? When we die, we'll find all the answers to everything. Are you sure about that? I think when I die, I'm going to give up wanting to know anything. Especially that light halo.